This is Mac Payne here, founder, owner, and operator of the Vietnam Veteran News Podcast, where we bring you news about the Vietnam War and the brave veterans who served there, as told to you by yours truly, a Vietnam veteran. In this short video, I come to you with news. I have just published another podcast episode over at Vietnam Veteran News Podcast. This one is number 3322. It has to do with what the good people up in New York State have done to honor the memory of a Vietnam War hero. This hero's name is Gary Scott. He was from the little town of Leroy, New York, which sits about 30 miles due east of Buffalo. He was a fine young man. Went to college at Syracuse University, was in the ROTC program, graduated as a distinguished military graduate, went over to Vietnam and served as an infantry lieutenant with the 101st Airborne Division over there, my old unit. Sadly, he was killed on March the 29th, 1968. I was in country at the time, serving with the 4th Infantry Division down near Pleiku. This happened up north near Hue Phu Bai. It was a sad thing. He was only 22 when he died. And the story about him I share with you in this podcast episode number 3322. I describe what the great state of New York has done to honor his memory. Please go over and listen to podcast episode 3322. It talks about one of my favorite ways of honoring the memory of Vietnam veteran heroes. It's a good idea to know what they did up there because who knows? You just might want to do the same thing in your area for a deserving Vietnam War hero. So please go over and listen to that podcast episode number 3322. I have made it quite easy and simple for you to access that particular podcast episode 3322. I set up 3 easy, quick ways you can use to get to that episode in no time. The first and easiest and most recommended is to simply scroll down below this 1965 vintage Philco TV set. And there you should find a live link that'll take you straight to that podcast episode, and you can be listening immediately to the story of Vietnam War hero Gary Scott. If, for some reason, you cannot access that live link on the device you're watching this video on, just like what Crocodile Dundee would say all the time, no worries. All you've got to do is go to this URL, VietnamVeteranNews.com. Click on episode 3322 and you'll be hearing it immediately. But wait, there's more. I set up a third way you can easily access that podcast episode, and that is with a QR code. I created a QR code just for you, so you can use it to quickly get to that podcast episode. I will leave it up at the end of this video, so you'll have plenty of time to get out your phone, turn on the camera, point it toward the code, and you can be listening in no time. So with that in mind, please go over and listen to it. But before you do that, do me a big favor. Like this video. That will get more people to see it, and that's what we want. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. That'll help too. So that's it. You've got the news of the new podcast episode talking about Vietnam War hero Gary Scott and 3 ways to easily access that episode. So here is the QR code. Go for it. Did you get the code yet? No problem. I'll leave it up a little while longer, so take your time, but make sure you get it. This is Mac Payne calling it in to this brief video. Please go over and listen to the podcast episode now and learn more about what they're doing to honor Vietnam veteran Gary Scott of Leroy, New York. Thanks for listening. We will talk soon.
Patriots rise! Patriots rise!